Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up guys? So I just got invited to a Jordan Brand event checking out their holiday preview. So I've got all the shoes that they're releasing this year. First off, I want to give a huge thank you to Jordan Brand for having me out. It was an incredible experience. Basically what happened was they invited me to a hotel, gave me a time slot of about 30 minutes, and left me in a hotel suite by myself with all these sneakers so that I could film them and talk about them and show them to you guys. So I'm incredibly grateful for that. And they ended up giving me a pair of sneakers, which I'll post a review of tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned for that as well. So for those of you guys wondering if this pair got canceled or not, like the rumors were saying, it looks like it is actually getting a release. And I'm really glad because it's a really clean pair of shoes. So it looks like the cut of the shoe is actually the same as last year's Space Jams. It's got the slightly higher patent leather, a couple of the peaks which are really nice because those are true to the OGs. Looks super clean for sure. While we're on the topic of 11s, we definitely need to talk about the Gym Red 11s that are dropping later this year. If these had dropped 2 years ago, back when there was a lot of Red October hype, these would have flown off shelves like crazy. I still think they'll sell relatively quickly, but it won't be as crazy as it would have been a couple years ago. I wasn't a huge fan of these when I saw images online, but now seeing them in person, the color is super saturated, and I might have to grab myself a pair to be honest. Jordan Brand is also releasing 2 Air Jordan 32 lows to match those Air Jordan 11 colorways. You've got the Gym Red and you've got the Navy. I think they're both super clean shoes, so if you're trying to grab a pair of ball shoes to match your lifestyle sneakers, this is the way to go. Honestly, the Air Jordan 32 is a great basketball shoe, so you can't really go wrong with either colorway.
Damn.
Of course, you've got the gray suede 12s with the gold eyelets that really make the shoe pop. It's a super clean look for sure, and it matches up really well with the burgundy 12s that are dropping this weekend. Also a very clean shoe. Burgundy is one of my favorite colors, so this is a definite cop for me. We've also got the full wheat pack here. I know a lot of people are anticipating this. It looks great. I think my favorite pair out of the set are the ones, which incidentally enough is the pair that they ended up giving me, so make sure to stay tuned for that review. I'm super stoked on this pair of shoes. All 3 sneakers in the collection, the 1s, the 6s, and the 13s, sport this super high quality soft suede, which is a lot better than I was expecting, and in person looks incredible. I also think it looks great on camera too, but in person it's really nice. The 6s are also super clean. I think they look really great with that white midsole and that sort of milky outsole. I think this is a lot of people's favorite out of the pack just because it is such a clean look, and the white Jumpman on the tongue really pops. The 13s are also a great looking sneaker. The tan color is a little bit lighter on the 13s than it is on the 6s and the 1s. The suede is also a little bit shorter on the 13s than it is on the other 2 sneakers. I don't think that's a bad thing, it's just something that I noticed. One shoe that really surprised me were these Pinnacle 5s in this burgundy and tan colorway. I think they look super clean. The leather itself is pretty glossy, but it does feel really high quality. And inside the shoe you've got this quilted lining which really looks nice and actually feels really nice to the touch. The quilting reminds me a lot of the Just Don 2s, and I think the color of the sock liner provides a really nice contrast with the rest of the sneaker. A shoe that you may not have seen before are these Black Hornet 16s. So they've got the Hornets colorways on the outsole and also on the back of the shoe. I'm not a huge fan of the 16s, but I do think this is a really clean colorway. Another sneaker dropping in November are the Altitude 13s. The 2010 version of these actually go for a lot on the resale market, so it's nice that these are retroing so the people that want them can actually grab them.
Damn.
And finally, the shoes that we've all been waiting for, the Alele Silver Satin 1s. These are really incredible sneakers. I was kind of blown away by them. They are coming in both men's and women's sizes, so if you're a guy and you want to grab these, don't worry, you're going to be able to get them. They have a corduroy sock liner and a corduroy side panel. Anything that's black is actually in corduroy. My favorite part, of course, is the satin silver finish. It looks incredible on the back panel and on the toe box. They've got that sort of furry or fuzzy swoosh, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I do think the colorway is insane. I love it. These, of course, will be very limited, so if you're trying to grab a pair, do not sleep. Cool guys, that pretty much wraps it up for me at the Jordan Brand event. I want to thank Jordan Brand and everyone involved for having me out. This is an awesome experience. I can't thank you guys enough. The shoes themselves look incredible. You guys definitely have to check them out. I mean, there's some incredible pairs coming out like these guys. These are some of my favorite. Of course, the wheat ones are pretty incredible too. And I mean, these 11s are gorgeous. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to me, Seth Fowler, if you want to see more content just like this, and follow me on all other forms of social media. The links will be in the description below.